Yo, what is going on? It's Tuesday, April 14th, 11:12. Um, pain in the ass day. Hold up 1 second. Let me pull up this. Yeah, nothing. Nothing. I had a lot of shit marked out and just didn't get any of it. This was an eval play. This was a end of the session play I was trying to get. This was a play I was waiting on. Um, this eval play that I said was an eval play, I was waiting on it right here. Waiting on this right here. Another one, and then waited on this. But let's get into today. Those were all the trades that I waited on. As we can see, none of them even formed. I'll get a little bit more in depth into them right now. Coming into the day, nothing bullish, bro. We're like so clearly bullish. We had 8:30 red folder news, which was PPI. So PPI came out bullish, and we still had this data high above. But if we take a look in this leg over here, no inversion for value gaps really for me to want to target. Right at open, we ripped up and we did inverse this 1 minute over here, yes. However, on funded, it's not really something I'd want to take because this can very easily be a Judas swing. So like, I'm not trying to like hop in that hole. Then after that, I still seen that we had left this 930 like baby ass wick. We had a pair of equal lows that we had created below. Yes, they were within this hourly, but I think that this 930 wick was a great break even point if we started displacing lower. We didn't leave an SMT at the data high, I think, for long. I think we like briefly. No, we didn't even. Yeah, we left one real brief, actually. We were SMT'd for this candle, then the next candle ES went and grabbed it. So I would have loved to see this and then start displacing lower to get this 30-second, but as you can see, even on the day we didn't get it. Even after the sweep, I was still open to it because you see this displacing candle. I was like, Betsky, we're going to get this, was going to take it. I started doing this, 7 cons, 7 micros. Didn't get that. We then had this 5-minute open up where we could have possibly seen this 30-second. Fuck, my bad. Where's this 15 minutes? 15 minutes right here. We had that 5-minute open up where we could have seen this 30-second, but look at this. We never even got this 30-second inverse. So nothing. I kind of realized like today I was really trying to catch like the rebalance of the leg. I just felt as though we did have a lot of LR. Like I didn't, after seeing data high get swept, I didn't hate shorts. The idea of shorts necessarily, because we had, look at all this liquidity we had down here still. We had still a decent amount of LR like stacked up low key ski. Right here, good equal lows. A lot of this shit just stacked up that we haven't rebalanced yet. But today was just a slow grind up. Get this one internally, didn't like that. Wasn't really like my cup of tea. We didn't bounce off of nothing. Then we chopped around, came down, left these pair of equal highs. But if we take a look right here, we didn't have a gap towards them. We had this buy side above, which I was willing to take this inversion right here. But once we started trickle tracking around it, I didn't take it. Then the candle that did inverse it just completely ran away. Like, I know myself, this is a 100% limit order. Candle just fucking ripped away. Takes this buy side. And then we're really left with not much else. So then I just stay on. Then this is when this idea came about, because if you take a look right here, where we at? You can see that NQ became the leading asset in a way. And we were SMT'd for a minute with this high right here. Like, this high held an SMT for a while. For fucking 14 minutes, damn near, right? So that high held that SMT. And I was looking to just get a rebalance again down into here. We had even broke the SMT. Loved this displacement right here. If this displacement kept through, I would have taken this trade. Never got it. But as you can see, when this dumped down, we did leave equal highs right here, which was my last trade that I was trying to get on the day. And we still had this internal buy side. This trade would have evidently edged me. But if we take a look right here, equal highs were going to be my break even. And we needed a perfect close. Like, you can see how tight this was. I was only targeting 10 points, 8.75 point stop loss. We needed a perfect close. And on that perfect close, we had already ran out the equal highs. This trade eventually goes on to technically run what full TP should have been, essentially. And I never, excuse me, never got my opportunity to jump in because we did ultimately run out those equal highs. And once that happened, called it a day, man. It's been a week since I've taken a trade. Just trying to remain patient. Just trying to be honest within and look for the highest quality setups. Days like this are pretty fucking annoying, especially because, as you can see, I had that marked out, didn't work. Had that marked out, never formed. Like, not saying didn't work, never formed. Had this marked out, never formed. And then nothing really internally. There was no, like, prominent buy side, and I want to target great draws on liquidity with that displacement. Whether it's a gap or a session high, even this buy side, I wasn't mad at it because of how bullish we were after this. We had a little bit of internal bear structure form, and then we started clearly trending bullish, even getting a decent little pullback in this range right here, perfectly rejecting oh wait, yep, that wasn't GP. I had the shit mark that wrong, but yeah, rejecting off of OTE, just pretty solid, man. But again, took these equal highs before we could have even gotten in this trade. Not much to say today. I remained patient, can't be mad at it. Obviously waited on my, it's not even like I missed an opportunity. I marked out all of my opportunities and none of them formed. There's not much I can do on that on the day. No strong draws on liquidity as far as buy side targets go. Excuse me. And there's not, that means I can't really get like a clear and cut entry. Again, on this trade, the only reason why I was willing to take it this late into the session was because ES also still had this 4-hour range and above. We had equal highs in this. If ES still has that 4-hour, I know that's not going to be 100% high of day. Would have TP'd. Actually, probably. Nah, I wouldn't have because we would have edged. I wouldn't have. I know myself. I wouldn't have TP'd. I definitely would have been break even. I would have moved my break even up a little bit, make a couple dollars. But yeah, other than that, nothing. Then I tried the eval play this from earlier, but if we take a look, it just fucking ran away. Perfectly tags in, and now we start bouncing back up. So that's the day, man. Thank you for tuning in. I don't really have much to say, but I just have to be ready for tomorrow. Peace, love, positivity, and yeah.